come up with that dog shit pick. What the fuck were we thinking? What the fuck were you thinking? Hello, everybody. Welcome to another episode of the Jimnasium. As always, it's me, XFL Jim, joined by the one, the only, it is Slapmaster C, a.k.a. Chase, Lupine Fiasco, Sessoms. What's up, my man?
Just throwing these punches, Jim. Throwing these punches. You gave me quite a scare because you were near a significant weather event.
Yeah, a little snow up in my area. It's been all right. Hasn't been terrible. I luckily have a truck, so it's not too hard to navigate around and that stuff. I did see a couple cars in the ditches on my way from home.
You have a truck and you have a car truck.
I do. Did I tell you I had to register that as a commercial vehicle?
You had to register your El Camino as a commercial vehicle.
Yeah, because it has a bed, so technically you have to anything with a bed, apparently, is what the DMV told me. You have to register it as a commercial vehicle.
So do you have to have a CDL now?
No, I didn't even have a CDL for work. I just have to have Department of Transportation certification. I think it's a weight thing for CDL. For like how much you can haul.
This is crazy to me, because you're in Nebraska, it doesn't pretty much every car have a bed.
It definitely feels that way. I wonder if it's the same in every state. So I wonder how people in Texas even function. I don't know if that affects how much it cost. I just learned that going to get it registered a few weeks ago. You have to register it as a commercial vehicle.
I've had 2 trucks and never had to do that. That's just some weird Nebraska shit, dude.
I guess so. Apparently, people in Nebraska, anything with a bed, and then they had to list how much it could haul, how much I could haul with it.
Oh yeah, did you do the conversion to ass?
Yes, I just told him to do the least amount, whatever the least amount is. I'm not hauling nothing with it. Nothing touching my baby.
Yeah, I would have been only about it will haul about 8 asses. That's about what it will haul.
Chase, how do you feel being in this weird in-between time? I always feel like the time between Christmas and New Year's just doesn't exist. This whole week is just nothing.
You know, what's funny is my wife took my youngest to daycare today to only realize the daycare was closed.
They didn't. Oh, they're not open the day after?
Yeah, who would have thought? And then, it's weird because the kids are home. I'm still working because my work has no set hours. My wife is off.
The grind never stops for us.
The grind never stops for us. My wife is off work. I'm just chilling. Waiting on Temu Drip to show up.
I think I have a knife coming in the next couple days from Amazon.
You have a knife?
Yeah, I just decided to get a knife.
What kind of knife? Is it a nice knife?
It's a chef's knife, like a little $40 chef's knife. My other one's starting to the handle's starting to come apart because I was bad with it.
Like a nice paring knife kind of chef's knife.
Exactly.
Ooh,
exactly. I'm ready to cut some shit.
Yeah.
Chase, I hate to say, I believe our second parlay died almost instantly, so I'm gonna go look it up. But we have bowls to recap. But I'm looking up what our second parlay is right now. And our second parlay, the 2,000-to-1 odds. Well, we could start with what we had, the reset of the 9,000-to-1, where we had UTSA, USF, Georgia Tech, Arkansas State, and Duke. Sad for us that Arkansas State in the Camellia Bowl loses 19-21.
That was just a goddamn conspiracy against us, was it not?
We kind of got fucked. So obviously,
we kind of got royally screwed in that game.
We live streamed watch along for the Camellia Bowl. We were heavily rooting for Arkansas State, and that onside kick,
phantom offside, bullshit.
The rule of cool should apply to that. It was a very close game. I'm not going to call it a good game.
No, it wasn't good by any means.
It was not a good game, but damn it, Chase, we would have had a 50-1 hit.
We would have had it. Literally, I still have yet to see it. I've seen the replay numerous times.
I rewatched it a lot that day.
I still have not seen it offsides.
So in our original bet, obviously, we had Ohio win. We had Jacksonville State win. We had App State win. We had Fresno win. Boise loss. Cal loss. And then we had Western Kentucky win, UTSA win, USF win, Georgia Tech win, Arkansas State loss, and Duke win. 9-3 is not bad for 12 picks.
Just think if we had round robined that with how many dogs we had.
It actually would have been pretty decent because I think the only ones that weren't dogs were Jayville State.
Yeah. And they were barely a favorite.
UTSA. And I think that might have been it. App State might not have been a dog. I don't.
Yeah, I think that was it. I literally think that was
a lot. Like Ohio was a dog. Georgia Tech was a dog. USF was a dog.
Duke was a big
dog. Duke was a big dog.
Yeah.
Like, it would have hit really well. Kudos to us. I'm just going to give us a little kudos for doing that far. Let's go back and recap a little bit. We had the Scooters Coffee Frisco Bowl, UTSA 35, Marshall 17. The Roadrunners get it done. I just think this shows, I think this kind of shows what I thought for most of the year. Marshall just wasn't that great.
Yeah, no, Marshall wasn't that great. And it just continued with the theme in these early bowl games of like the last thing you want to do is like bust out to an early lead. And because the early lead is just a kiss of death.
It definitely felt that way. It definitely felt like teams leading at the half were just doomed.
Yeah, I'm hoping maybe that's the case with Texas State right now, but I don't think that it is.
Oh my God. So I was looking up to see the status of Frank Harris. His pinned tweet is from February of this year, like this last year. He said, "Can't wait to run it back one more time." I thought it was like a current tweet. I was about to flip.
You're about to flip if he managed to have another year of eligibility.
If he would have managed to have another year, I would have flipped out. There's no way.
There's no way at all. He's gonna end up on that coaching staff, and he's gonna be Mr. UTSA pretty much.
I would love that. If he's eventually the head coach, you can't complain.
That's a pretty good succession plan.
Up next, Thursday, December 21st, the roofclaim.com Boca Raton Bowl. USF wins it 45-0 over Syracuse. I mean,
yeah. And we hit this one as a dog again. We just keep hammering dogs. That game was just ugly. Just like you want to talk about the angle and betting bowl games of who wants to be there. I think we knew who wanted to be there and who definitely could have given a shit.
Syracuse has already moved on. They had moved on weeks ago. They're into 2024 already.
Do you remember you were going to take Syracuse, and then I had you pivot because there was no longer a Dino Babers to be on the hot seat?
Exactly. Dude, if Dino Babers was there and this was like his to get to like 8 wins, forget about it.
Syracuse by 90.
Forget about it. Union Home Mortgage Gasparilla Bowl. Georgia Tech wins it 30-17 over UCF. A sweat after the first quarter, but after that, smooth sailing for Georgia Tech.
And another dog for us.
Yes. I don't understand why Georgia Tech was a dog to UCF. What about UCF all year? Yes, they were the best of the newcomers to the Big 12, but what about UCF this entire year? Thought a Jake Plummer-led team was going to do anything against a Georgia Tech who was feisty.
Was it Oklahoma State that they kicked the shit out of?
It was Oklahoma State they kicked the shit out of. Literally the week after Oklahoma State beat Oklahoma.
Yeah, so I really think that the deal was that. Like, that's the only reason that they were favored. And that, I think people are like are like undervaluing the ACC in these bowl games because of Florida State not making it to the playoffs.
Georgia Tech's a good team. Haynes King's a good quarterback.
He is. Yeah, I think this I'm really excited about this Georgia Tech team next year. Here's the deal, like if you think about it, the reason that they were a dog is a systematic fading of the ACC. Because
I think so.
If people thought higher of the ACC, then Florida State would still be in.
Yes.
And so
100%.
And we even said, I mean, going into the season, maybe it didn't end this way, but at least like the first half of the season, is it just me or was the ACC one of the most competitive football conferences in the country?
I think we were talking, you and me would talk about it constantly. I believe through like week 5, that it was the Pac-12 and ACC were like kind of showing themselves to be really good.
Yeah.
Florida State had decimated LSU. I'm trying to remember. There was a couple other ones.
Someone was talking about, they're like, how do you think that Florida State is gonna be able to even stack up with like a SEC opponent? And it's like they beat 2 of them.
They did.
They beat 2. They've already beaten like some of the best at the conference. I don't know. All right, that's enough of that.
It was very stupid. We already talked about the Camellia Bowl. Arkansas State got hosed. Butch Jones, Korea War hero.
War hero, flattest of tops.
The 76 Birmingham Bowl, Duke wins at 17-10 over Troy. The score's a little deceiving. Duke was basically up 17-0 for most of this game. Troy kind of clawed their way back in the fourth quarter. A defensive slugfest.
Yeah, absolutely. But Duke, without Riley Leonard, who went in the portal and went to Notre Dame, without without Mike Elko, they managed to look like a really good football team. And that's another one where they were the biggest, I think our biggest dog that we hit. And I didn't get it because even without Riley Leonard, it wasn't like they weren't still the more talented football team. Mm-hmm. It's like the Duke defense was awesome this year.
It was great this entire year.
Yeah.
I had forgotten who Duke named as their head coach. Do you remember and know who their head coach is now?
Manny Diaz.
It is Manny Diaz.
Terrible decision. I'm glad they got this win.
Don't know if I love that. Up next, Lockheed Martin Armed Forces Bowl. Air Force wins at 31-21. Originally, we would have been on JMU, but after the head coach leaving, we kind of jumped all over Air Force here.
Yeah, and Air Force did what branches of the armed forces teams do. They win the Armed Forces Bowl.
Damn right. That was a pretty good game throughout too.
Air Force kind of definitely rebounded after a really just like a meh finish to the season.
It was bizarre.
B to the czar.
The famous Idaho Potato Bowl, Georgia State wins at 45-22 over Utah State. Superior State wins.
This was the start of our second parlay.
I believe so. So as I'll go through real quick, our second parlay was Utah State.
L.
Immediate out the gate loss. But we had Air Force. We had Air Force as well.
We had Air Force, but yeah, Utah State was a drubbing.
Just immediate out the gate, dead. Eastern Michigan, also. We'll get to that one. Utah, San Jose State, Bowling Green, Rice, Kansas, Virginia Tech, West Virginia, Louisville, and Oklahoma State. I'm not feeling nearly as confident as that one. We already lost, obviously. Speaking of which, 68 Ventures Bowl. South Alabama wins at 59-10 over Eastern Michigan.
Yeah, but let's talk about the real game, Jim.
The real game was what happened afterwards, where an Eastern Michigan player decides to just deck a South Alabama player.
As someone who is a fan of not only sucker punches, but sucker punches that start with like a 4-yard running start.
Oh, he Superman punched him.
Oh, yeah. We know that the most devastating move in all of martial arts is the jump punch. We've learned this from playing Mortal Kombat as children.
The form of the punch was excellent.
Yeah, it was dirty, though. It was super dirty.
It was extremely dirty. I had to imagine that those guys were jawing like the entire game, and he was just getting to the Eastern Michigan guy.
So, but here's the deal. Like, before Memphis went on a pretty good run of, like, bowl performances and having a good head coach, they would do this sort of shit. So maybe Chris Creighton has something brewing at Eastern Michigan, and that's the first sign. Like next year, if they barely lose the bowl game and then like one of their players like stabs the ball boy for the other team, then like bet the house on them the third year.
I'm still we're still Eastern Michigan fans. I want to just talk real quick about the form here. So we have the whole, like, they had just won 59-10.
Yeah.
They're having a good time with the band after the game. Just right there, out of nowhere, sprinting,
Jeez.
Smacks him with his helmet on and sends him like 4 yards, and then just a huge brawl breaks out. This guy just gets stomped.
What's crazy is, like, as he was walking up to, like, the back of where they're singing the alma mater and everything, like, I wonder, like, who's the guy that's just like, hey, what are you doing? What's happening right now? Dude, there are people, like, kudos to the guy in street clothes who reacted super fast and started throwing punches on his homeboy's behalf right here with the camera. Yeah,
yep.
Got him.
Can I also say kudos to the other Eastern Michigan players that, like, no matter how dirty this hit was, immediately have their guys back and jump into the brawl?
This is only the second best brawl that has happened to Mobile, Alabama, virally this year.
That's true.
The Alabama boat brawl?
Yeah, that was great.
Oh, God. So good. Alabama race riot boat brawl. That's it. That's enough. It's sickening, Jim. I can't stand to look at it. Let me see it. Let me see it one more time. Let me see it one more time. One more time.
Boom!
Disgusting. Do it again. Play one more time. Play it again. I'm so disgusted by the shouldn't have been talking shit. Okay.
Just ready to go. Okay, one more. Bam!
Okay, all right. Yeah, there we go.
That's it. Oh, one more time.
Okay, all right. Oh. Head whipping around like a goddamn crash test dummy.
Yeah, sadly,
Beautiful
Eastern Michigan did not represent Directional Michigans very well in this game.
But only in score. Mm-hmm. They 100% represented fight-wise.
They want you to know that they back up.
Yeah. They stand on business, you know?
The SRS Distribution Las Vegas Bowl, Northwestern 14, Utah 7. Classic Big Ten game here.
I actually got this one right on the money line.
Yes.
Yeah.
This is also a classic of who wants to be here more. Utah was like limping into the end of the season, dying. They're already trying to look towards next year with Cam Rising in his 10th year of eligibility coming back for Utah. Northwestern is riding high with an interim made full-time coach who, like, no one thought they'd be here. No one expected them to be here. They're here. Damn it, you're going to hear them.
If they played this game in week 2, it would have been the Utes by 1 million.
Oh, by 1 million.
Crazy the difference a season makes. Who would have thought Pat Fitzgerald would have been the problem with Northwestern all this time?
Honestly, not me.
Not me either.
The easy post-Hawaii Bowl, Coastal Carolina wins it 24-14 over San Jose State. I believe that was another one we got wrong. We were kind of fading Coastal there a little bit.
Yeah, I blame Nick Starkville somehow still.
I mean, I'm sure it's his fault somewhere. He's still on San Jose State somewhere.
Somewhere.
And then we had earlier today, we had the Quick Lane Bowl. Minnesota wins it 30-24 against Bowling Green.
I was on the under, and I was wrong.
That's surprising that it didn't hit. I was working during this one, so I didn't really get to see it.
They had 19 points at half. It was a real snoozer of a game. Then all of a sudden it came alive in the last half of the fourth quarter. It was pretty infuriating for an unders.
I hate that for you. I hate that for you, Chase.
I hate that for me too.
Upcoming bowl besides the playoffs, which one are we looking forward to the most? Military Bowl, VTech Tulane, Duke's Mayo. Obviously Duke's Mayo to just see the potential of Mac Brown get dunked in Mayo. DirecTV Holiday Bowl, Louisville USC, Texas Bowl, A&M Oklahoma State, whatever. Fenway, SMU Boston College, Rutgers Miami in the Pinstripe Bowl. NC State K-State in the Pop-Tarts Bowl could be an interesting game.
Yeah. Could be.
Gator Bowl, Clemson, Kentucky. No. The Sun Bowl, Oregon State, Notre Dame.
That's a pretty good little matchup, but you also already have DJU and I think Notre Dame rolls here because you're missing the entire Oregon State coaching staff. Boo.
Toledo, Wyoming, the Arizona Bowl. That's actually, I think that's
you like both those teams.
I think that's a good one. The Orange Bowl, Georgia, Florida State, is also named the Opt-Out Bowl.
Is it? Yeah. Yeah. Did you see that you had Florida's running back jump to Georgia?
Yeah, the other Uwangalele?
No, the other ATN.
Oh, it's ATN, that's right.
Yeah. Yeah.
I did see that. Chase, NFL Week 16 also happened this weekend. Let's go through these games real quickity-quack. Thursday night, LA Rams win at 30 over your Saints, who only scored 22.
I think I was, even when we did our show last week, I was on the Saints, and I reneged on that, and I took the Rams in that spot to cover, because the Saints were in a look-ahead spot because they had the Bucks coming up.
True. Also, as like a biased person who just wants fun, I feel like every week that I actually do watch the Saints, I hate Derek Carr more.
Yeah. Yeah, I know them feels.
Yeah. I'm sorry for that.
Yeah.
Saturday we had the Steelers win it 34-11 over the Bengals. Mason Rudolph came out.
Turns out all you had to do was fire Matt Canada and play Mason Rudolph this entire time.
Who'd have thought?
Who would have thought? Who would have thought that racism could win a football game like that?
The Patriots.
This isn't what Remember the Titans taught us.
This is actually the opposite of what Remember.
This is the opposite of what Remember the Titans taught us.
Well, apparently him and Myles Garrett did a whole thing together and hashed it out.
I don't believe that at all. I think it's like forced community service for Myles Garrett.
We could say, you could argue that Myles Garrett ended racism.
With one swing of a helmet.
Exactly.
Yeah.
The Bills also won 24-22 over the Chargers on this Saturday.
But we were on the right side of this because we were both
Yes.
on the Chargers in this spot because it just made too much sense. I've said it before. I'll say it again. I said it recently even. Now that I've learned that the NFL has nothing to do with statistics or...
It's all look-ahead spots. It's all just look-ahead and sandwiches.
It's all sandwiches and letdowns and look-aheads. Like, that's all it is.
The numbers do not matter in the NFL. The Falcons win this one 29-18 over the 29-10 over the Colts. I don't know, man. I don't know about either of these teams.
Yeah.
I believe the entire AFC South lost this weekend also.
Yeah, that's also true. I don't know. It's the AFC South is going to be exciting next year.
Yes.
Once they get all of their players back and everything. It's just injuries kind of ruined the AFC South for everyone this year.
Agreed. Packers 33, Panthers 30. Blech.
Didn't cover the 4.
Did not cover the 4, and that's the important factor right there, baby.
Yep.
Browns 36, Texans 22, and somehow, I was talking with Uncle Rico about this, somehow, Chase, the Browns are still alive for the 1 seed in the AFC.
That's amazing. I don't know. I think it's going to be the Ravens. I think the Ravens will win it. I think they're... Once again, I'll say that they're the best team in the NFL, but they're going to lose next week because they're just coming off of playing the San Francisco.
They fucking better lose next week, dude. They better fucking lose next week because they play the Dolphins next week.
Yes. Let's get to that game. I'm sure.
We'll get there. We'll get there.
Yeah.
Lions 30, Vikings 24. The Lions cinch up the division with this win. Good job.
It's crazy that the Lions won, and the story was just how freakish Justin Jefferson was in this game.
He was awesome.
Like, welcome back, Justin Jefferson. Him just doing how strong his hands are. He's got the strongest hands in that goddamn state, and I think it's the difference between him catching balls and not catching balls.
Could you imagine being choked by Justin Jefferson?
No. God,
how quick would that be? He'd snap your neck like Lenny and a rabbit.
I have to imagine, like, his fingers are like crazy long, I think. So like he'd wrap his hands around your neck and his fingers would like double back around. That's terrifying. That's like Nosferatu.
It's kind of hot.
It is kind of hot. Now you mention it.
Jets 30,
Choke me out.
Commanders
Justin
28.
Jefferson.
Oh, yeah. I'm not going to talk about this game anymore. We're done with this one. Seahawks 20, Titans 17. Good job, Seahawks. Titans falling apart. Again, AFC South shambles.
Yeah, and the Seahawks are Pete Carrolling their way through the stretch.
Bucks 30, Jags 12. Watch out. I believe, is this game between Tampa and New Orleans for the division this coming week?
Pretty much. I think the Bucks might still have an edge. Like I think they need the Bucks to lose. Might need the Bucks to lose again after they beat them, but we'll see.
Okay.
I think there's still a path for them to make the playoffs. It's just not great.
Bears 27, Cardinals 16. Yeah, it's the Cardinals for you.
I keep expecting the Cardinals to take a step forward with Kyler Murray. Here's the deal.
I forgot he was back.
Here's the deal. They never do. And I look like an asshole.
Dolphins 22, Cowboys 20. Hang the banner. We finally beaten a team with a winning record.
You beat a pretty damn good football team too, and you did it with a hurt Jalen Waddle. You did it,
and still a banged up Tyreek Hill.
Dude, like Dak Prescott did everything he possibly could to win that game. He threw an absolute dime to Brandon Cooks to go ahead. I'm in love with this Dolphins team. I'm in love with Mike McDaniel, and I strongly urge you to finally let yourself get excited.
Chase, I'm very excited.
You're finally excited. I think they have a chance. I think they can win a Super Bowl this year.
I fucking dude, if
I think they can win a Super Bowl.
Chase, there are two people tied for the most touchdowns this season. One of them is Christian McCaffrey. It is Raheem Mostert with 21 touchdowns this year.
I know because he's on my fantasy team.
I love this Dolphins team so much.
It's the most talented football team that's been put together since probably when Kansas City was at full strength.
They are so fast and so fun, and I love Mike McDaniel.
I love that they're so fast but they still do it so much. Like so much of what they do is with the run game. You know,
they involve the run game so hard.
I really want to get high with Mike McDaniel,
dude.
You know,
how fun would that be?
You know, he gets high.
I want to see him. Okay, I want to see the Dolphins win the Super Bowl, and I want to see him hoist the Super Bowl trophy with bloodshot eyes,
with blood just redder than the devil's dick.
Yes.
Yeah,
give that to me.
I'm with you. That's what I want.
The Dolphins versus Ravens this week. Winner. I believe the Dolphins do have to win out, but if they win out, they clinch the 1 seed.
There we go.
Actually, both these next games for the Dolphins are extremely important because obviously if they lose to the Ravens, they still have a shot for at least one home playoff game. They have to beat the Bills for the division, though.
I'll tell you what, man. Dolphins-Ravens is going to be the football game of the year, I think.
I need it so bad. It was, remember last year, the crazy Dolphins comeback.
Yeah, let's get it. I'm looking forward to it.
Oh, so hard. Patriots 26, Broncos 23. Broncos flailing, falling apart right after we said they were good. I think they're a cursed team. I'm just going to go with that.
Yep, agree.
Monday, Christmas Day. The Raiders 20, Kansas City Chiefs 14. This was gross.
I think the Chiefs are done for this year. I think they'll be back. They'll reload because they'll have people who want to play with Mahomes, but they just don't have the horses this year.
They don't. They have nothing.
They don't have the horses, and people can't catch the ball, which is well documented.
Also, shout out Aiden O'Connell. Didn't complete a pass, I believe, for like 2.5 quarters, maybe even 3 quarters,
and still got that W. Thank you, Josh Jacobs. Thank you, Josh Jacobs.
Eagles 33, Giants 25. Close game. I was seeing Kramer fuming over this one because I believe he was thinking the Giants got hosed a little bit.
Really?
From what I heard from some Giants fans. I didn't really. I was busy celebrating. and also driving through a blizzard during this game. So I didn't catch most of this one. And then finally, Ravens 33, 49ers 19. Lamar Jackson is good at football. Spoiler alert.
Sorry, Leo.
Yeah, sorry. Sorry, he's really fucking good. And I don't know. I mean, I'm not going to take too much away from the 49ers. Also, I didn't realize in his career, I think Lamar Jackson is like 24-1 against the NFC.
That's wow. I had no idea.
Yeah, the only NFC team that's beat him is the Giants.
That's crazy. That is insane.
So if they do make the Super Bowl, I'm probably betting the Ravens, no matter what.
Yeah. I mean, they're not playing the Giants, that's for sure.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
Chase, it's that time of the year, that beautiful end of the year where we're kind of turning over a new leaf, where we look towards New Year's resolutions. I have a few. Do you have any, my friend?
I resolve to bet every single Iowa under again next year.
So that was going to be one of mine. Mine was to gamble more. And that's just not just sports betting. Not just sports betting. I'm just going to gamble even more. You know what I really want to do to like go in on that? I kind of want to get into Baccarat.
You kind of want to get into, you should get into Pai Gow or whatever it is.
Ooh, Pai Gow could be fun too. Okay, I'm just going to say get into Chinese betting. Is that okay to say?
Yeah, absolutely.
Is that okay to say?
Yeah, just whatever Chinese wagering. I resolve to stay away from Purdue games.
Ooh, basketball and football or just football?
No, because there's a lot of money to be made fading Purdue in basketball.
So stay away from Purdue. I felt like, especially this year, we were always on the wrong side of Purdue no matter how we hashed it out.
Yeah, so I'm per not doing it anymore. I don't bet Purdue.
My other resolution, next one, I'm going to get all the way in and buy totally in to Nebraska football for real this year.
I don't believe you.
It's gonna happen. I'm gonna buy in for real. We got Dylan Raiola. We got a good like offensive lineman. I'm gonna buy fully in. I am ready to get hurt again, except I'm not gonna get hurt again. I promise the people, my resolution, by the start of July, I will realistically, in my head, believe that Nebraska can win the Big Ten.
Okay, my resolution, after 2 years of being bought in, is to not buy into the Arkansas Razorbacks, the Arkansas Razorback hype next year.
Chase, that's where I've been for the last 3 years. It's actually kind of fun because then what I've been doing is after like the first like embarrassing loss of the season, you can just forget about it. You don't need to watch those games anymore. You can enjoy other games on the college football slate.
Listen, we hired Bobby Petrino. I have no moral high ground anymore. We're just Louisville. Ugh.
You even got the same colors.
Oh, fuck you.
Next resolution for me, I'm going to fully embrace the UFL no matter what it says. I'll talk whatever, I'll criticize it on here and Spring Fever a lot. Once it's up and running and they do the official announcements, I'm going to go full propaganda mode is my resolution. I will buy fully in. I will go full on UFL Jim. I'm going to have an outfit and everything. I'm going to get a suit. I'm going to wear the chain. I'm going to have everything.
My next resolution is to do what I did this year and hit every single spring football future.
Ooh. Did we hit the USFL? Oh, we hit the Maulers to. Yeah, you did. We also had the Maulers to make it.
Yeah. So I was in a no sweater, mo better situation. That didn't pan out well.
I've got two more. First one is to work out more. I miss doing those workout videos. Those were fun. I miss them.
You're gonna do a little working out. A
little working out. I also want to do more cooking videos. I want to do more cooking content for the people. I want to cook it up. Speaking of which, though, I did tweet out today, Chase, and I'm gonna announce it here. I told Welcome to UAB, if I get to 450 subs on YouTube by the end of the year, Your boy is eating cat food live on stream.
Someday you'll get that cat food. You'll be able to eat that cat
I'm
food.
at 437 right now. I need 73 more subscribers by the end of the year. And then you're going to see me eat a can of cat food on stream.
Is it time to spin those wheels, Jim?
It is time. It is time to spin. My last resolution for the people, though, is I'm gonna self-love more.
Okay. I'm going to vision board more.
Ooh, I like that.
Yeah,
Vision boards
okay.
are fun. We should do a vision board on the show sometime.
We should. Slots. Hit slots. Slots.
It is slots.
There we go. There we go.
Let's load
There
these
we
bad
go.
boys up. Okay.
Okay. Ooh.
Which one are you seeing?
I'm feeling sheriffs and bandits there.
Let's do sheriffs and bandits. I like
Not
the cowboy
wilderness
theme.
wolves. Not wilderness wolves.
No. The wilderness ones did us bad last time. Ooh, look at this, babe.
All right.
A match 3 or more of the sheriff badges to win free spins with a feature of your choice. Sheriff feature. Okay.
All right. And there's a band. There's all sorts of features. Let's turn that volume.
Yeah. I'm turning the volume way down. Okay, off or down? I wish I could turn it down. Can I turn it down? Can I turn it down?
Let's see.
There we
Let's
go.
see.
Let's turn this down. Oh, that's pretty good.
Yeah. Yeah. Auto spins.
Well, it's set to $5 right now. Let me fix that.
Yeah, let's not.
Let's not get crazy here. Okay, let's do some auto spins. 50 spins.
50.
Okay. Everything should be set. Start auto spins, baby.
I like that this one isn't going ridiculously fast.
This one's pretty good, actually. Ooh. Okay, that was nothing. Oh, bonus! Sheriff's
Come on,
badge!
get it,
Bonus!
get it,
Come on, you whore! Right away! Yes! Yes!
That's what I'm talking about. Ooh.
Pick bonus round. Oh, we get a pick? We have to pick? Oh, fuck!
Sheriff
Catch
or
old bandits? And, oh, we're bandits. We're bandits all day. Old bandits become wild with the multiplier.
Okay.
We're oh, this is a sick one. Bandits, come on, bandits. Okay, those are bandits,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. I think so. I don't know what's happening.
Whoa!
Okay.
Whoa!
Okay.
Whoa!
That'll work.
That'll work. Okay.
Yeah. It takes a little while for it to throw $40 in quarters at you.
It does. I'm gonna click. Okay, we're good. Okay.
Did something else cool happen?
No, nothing
No.
happened on that one. Okay, $1.
Okay. $41 still.
41
Not
bucks.
bad.
Anything there?
I think this will pay. This will pay because you got
$3.
Yeah.
$3.
Yeah. 44.
Okay, $44.
And we're halfway through. Oh, this is gonna pay.
Will it?
Oh yeah, because you got
$5?
the wild, you got the bandit bonus. Yeah.
$5.
48.
Hey, we're
bucks.
halfway. We're at $49.
Here we
This'll
go
pay.
again.
This'll do
This'll
something.
pay.
It's real slow. I like this one. It's really like just stroking you. Yeah, I know. Gross.
Here we go. This will pay.
No, it won't.
No, I'm wrong.
This will pay? Will
No.
it? No.
No.
No, it won't.
No.
Okay. That's it. $50. Hey, $50.
There we go. And
Okay.
we still have spins left. A
Dude,
lot
Chase,
of them.
we had so many spins. We're gonna keep spinning though. We had so many spins.
We're gonna 50 it. Is that what we're doing?
We're at like 48, so might as well just keep it 50.
Yeah, might as well.
We got it like right away. Okay, $2.
There we go. No matter what happens, we're not going to lose $100.
No, we will at most lose 50.
Yeah.
I think next time if we get another bonus, we should go with the sheriff just to see what that's like.
I think you're right. Is it just me or does this soundtrack like Jerry Bruckheimer fuck?
It kind of does.
Yeah.
We've at least gotten pretty lucky with the soundtrack for a lot of these slots.
This is true.
I want that bonus again.
Oh, that looked like it should have been something.
I hate that so much when it look. Okay. I like the little sheriff animation it has.
I want to hit one of the other bonus games.
Come on! Come on!
Do it again. Do it again. Do it again.
Oh! I want to hit one
another.
more. I want to see the sheriff.
I want to see some of the other bonus games, like from getting like 6. Oh,
That was nothing.
almost it. Yeah,
$4
but you almost had like 6 of the faces, so I think you would have.
Oh, I do think that's something.
Yeah. Let's start cashing things again.
Let's get a bonus or something going on here.
It's all about surviving the storm. We've survived the storm now. It's time.
Oof. It's only gonna give us the one.
Should we have just quit after we got the bonus?
We probably should have just quit, but I don't care, Chase. I'm whoa! Whoa! No, we shouldn't have. No, we shouldn't have quit.
Hold on, we hit 3 of the sheriffs. I think this is another.
No, that was just
it's
the
$40.
Which is fine.
Yeah.
We got 10 left. God, I want to hit a bonus again.
Cool.
Give me something.
Show them. Start showing them.
Oh, it's teasing. It's teasing. Come on! Come on! Give it to me!
Do it.
Please! Please! Fuck! Oh, okay. 2 more spins. Oh, you dirty dog! Dirty dog! Chase! That was that was a solid one. That was solid.
My vibe picking is usually pretty good with these things.
We kind of just broke even on that one easily.
Yeah. Look at that.
Which is
like
pretty good.
Basically it was 2 spins basically did it for us.
Whew. See, that's what I want. I want that feeling more often.
Me too. Me too. Hi, you went to the Fonz today. How was the Fonz?
The Fonz is a great time. The bar there is super fun, as I showed Chase. It's very, I'll call it dingy, but in a very appealing way.
Yeah, I'm with you. I'm with you there.
There's something nice about it. I didn't realize until I went to the restroom that board that I showed you was there. That had all the papers on it.
Right.
I was like, this is good. This is what I want.
That's good stuff. Especially the guy who was like,
oh, there was a couple guys out there too who there was like they had their own. They were just highlighting stuff. They had their pens out. There was a couple guys at the table. They would just periodically go outside to smoke.
yeah, those are my people. Those are my people.
Time. Chase, any parting words for the people as we end this gymnasium?
Nah.
Feel free to comment your own resolutions. If you want to self-love more, let me know. Hit me up. Love you guys. And we'll see you next time for another Jimnasium.